Canada is yet to share any proof to back its sensational allegations. The charge that India had a hand in the killing of a Khalistani terrorist. While Canada's Western allies maintain a nuanced position, asking New Delhi and Ottawa to jointly probe, there have been voices from within Canada questioning the veracity of the Canadian Prime Minister's claims. Our next report gets you a whole picture of the story. Take a look.
Prime Minister Trudeau, I think, has made a huge mistake.
Be important that India work with the Canadians on this investigation.
Canada and its growing reputation as a place, as a safe haven for terrorists, for extremists and for organized crime.
Diplomatic wrangling over the killing of Khalistani terrorist Mandeep Singh Nijjar is escalating. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau accused India of being involved in the assassination. New Delhi has denied any role and blamed Ottawa of harbouring terrorists. While Canada is still to provide any tangible evidence for its stunning claims, New Delhi has shared details about the murdered Khalistani terrorist. According to Indian authorities, Nijjar was not just an ordinary Sikh immigrant, but a terrorist who was involved in several criminal and terror activities in India, Pakistan and Canada. He was accused of being a member of the Babar Khalsa International and later the Khalistan Tiger Force, both banned terrorist organizations. Nijjar has been accused of supporting Sikh separatism as a way to destabilize India. He is accused of being engaged in drug smuggling and extortion syndicate in Canada. He is also linked to raising money for terrorist activities. He was also alleged to have links with Pakistan's spy agency ISI. Nijjar visited Pakistan in the year 2012, where he came into contact with terrorist Jagtar Singh Tara and plotted attacks in India. While Canada is yet to share any proof, Trudeau is facing heat within his country.
Information briefings or open source briefings, which is information that's available to the public doing an internet search, which I find frustrating.
None of Canada's most important allies, not the US, Britain, Australia or New Zealand, all knitted tightly together in the Five Eyes Intelligence Sharing Alliance, echo Trudeau's allegations. But none have stepped up to condemn India for its alleged involvement in the June slaying on Canadian soil. Former Pentagon official criticized the Canadian government for not backing their claims with credible evidence and says Trudeau is shooting from the hip.
Prime Minister Trudeau, I think, has made a huge mistake. He has made allegations in a manner which he hasn't been able to back. There's two possibilities here. Either he was shooting from the hip and he doesn't have the evidence to support the accusations he made against the Indian government, or there is something there.
All that makes it hard for Canada's main allies, which are also some of India's main partners, to loudly speak out. And without any tangible proof, Trudeau is clearly in a tight spot. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
For more on this, we're earlier joined by Michael Rubin, former Pentagon official and senior fellow at the American Enterprise Institute. And this is exactly what he had to say. Take a listen.
First of all, I don't think anyone else will come out and say. That said, let's look at the silver lining here. Nijjar was a terrorist, and if others within the U.S., for example, in the United States, were paying attention to him, that's a good thing, because we should be monitoring the terrorists, especially after the attacks on the San Francisco consulate and so forth. That said, I suspect what the play will be on the part of the United States, and even though I have no insight, I suggest that it's the United States which would have the intelligence apparatus to be the one of the Five Eyes that perhaps shared intelligence with Canada. I suspect that the strategy of the United States will be to wait until Justin Trudeau loses his next election, and then things can be rebuilt in a much more productive way between Ottawa and Delhi.